Hey everyone, I did the Horrible 100 this weekend, and I wanted to upload this video, give you guys a little taste of what it was, and to point out some of the really funny things. So anyway, at mile like 75, which is about where we're at, you get hit with this really nasty climb called Sugarloaf Mountain. And this really screws people up who are out of shape, and you can see some of the carnage on this climb, and you can see the percentage of the grade as it gets nasty. This guy in teal who's ahead of me is a really strong rider. I was riding with him for a while. You can see there's guys walking their bikes. I try to pace myself pretty well and keep an even power throughout the climb. The guy ahead of me, he accelerates and decelerates kind of really not in a great way to manage his power, but I guess it works for him, but I'm not sure how much longer he would have gone till he popped the way he was riding. But you can see there was already people walking their bike. You see it's getting really steep. It hits double digits, 11%. This guy in red here, he's barely keeping the bike moving forward. He is all over the road. I had to go across the yellow lines to get past him. This guy's really having trouble keeping it straight. We have another guy walking. There's really a lot of carnage now. You got the guy in black. He's barely going. This lady's barely going. The blue guy accelerates away from me, but you can see my power is pretty evenly in the mid 300 watts. So I'm keeping pace. This guy in yellow is barely moving. You see he's got a bit of a gap on me, but you'll see he can't hold it forever. There's a guy taking pictures here. It's really steep climb. Like we're still almost in double digits. This guy in the orange and black, he is barely keeping it going. He's kind of weaving a little bit. We're hitting double digits. You can see I'm slowly peeling back time on the guy in blue. Really just a nasty climb. Like this climb isn't so bad when you're fresh or early in the ride, but when you're 3 or 4 hours, some of these people are 5 hours into a ride. Hitting this at mile 75, it really just sucks the legs out of you. So I think one of the things to take away from it, other than the fact that it's really hard and enjoying watching the people who had to walk their bike, was just to see how I approach pacing a climb like this, where I try to keep my power even. I know what at this point in the race I can do for the whole climb, and I just really try to maintain it the whole way up. And as you can see, this guy, he accelerated really hard a couple times and pulled a huge gap on me, but I just kept it even. I didn't try to match him acceleration for acceleration, which would have probably blown me up pretty badly, and I just kept my pace nice and even, and in the end, we got to the top together, which is what you would hope to do if you aren't blowing yourself up. And it's that sort of pacing yourself that really allows you to handle a long, fast race like this, where you're going to have quite a bit of people accelerating and decelerating, and you just really got to keep it even. So anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I'll see you next time.